Really? Yeah. Oh my morning. Morning. It's 5 o'clock now.
Are you okay? Hi, my name's Alasdair Leighton-Crawford. I'm the founder of CIMORO. We started in 2014. We make sportswear and accessories from ultralight and top-tier materials, and up until this year, the majority of the products have been made in our atelier in Richmond in London, and we aim to basically iteratively develop the best-in-class products.
Do you have like altitude sickness?
Yeah. No. I spend a lot of time in mountains, so it takes me about 24 hours to get okay. Were you okay? It's probably poisonous.
Where is it?
Have you got a stick?
Can I jump?
No, because it could jump at you. Yeah, but they're the worst ones. They're more poisonous. Just if it bites, we're fucked. We're probably fine, but it's just it can jump a meter. They jump though. They can jump. They can jump. You know, the small ones are more poisonous normally.
Really?
Yeah. My journey into this is quite strange. I basically became a tailor. I was competing for Olympic Games in 2008 for Beijing Olympics, and I got very close to being one of the top athletes, but I didn't get picked for the Olympic Games. And then after the Olympics, I was on a training camp in Australia, and I had an injury on my back, and I realised that I needed to find another way for, I guess, putting my creative energy. So I ended up teaching myself how to sew, and I took some sewing that I'd done to one of the tailors on Savile Row. And after that, I basically got into the industry, and it took me a bit of time. I set up the company about a year after I left my degree, but it's taken me about 7 years, so 3 years before now, to start doing this as a full-time job. And I think, really that made me think really heavily about, the design being not just about manufacturing things through getting other people to make them, but learning how to make things from scratch and building new ideas by not building over-engineering, just building the bare minimum. And that, I guess, led me on to learning about what was Cuban fibre at the beginning from sails, and it was used in sailing. And then after that, I started working with, cottage industry, manufacturing, and saw that this was a really interesting field. There's a big rock that's sitting there, up there, just to... Oh. Could fall down, just... I've received a few over the last few years, but most of the people, because of it's hard to read and get the website in China, it's been smaller, but it's bigger than I was expecting.
Take your products for you, if you want. Oh my god.
Careful. This is the products.
It's a duffer.
Oh, hang on, wrong duff. And these are the production hats.
So you design all the textures or the patterns?
Yeah. And then these are prototype shorts to go with that.
Oh, it's the shorts.
And then these are.
Oh, the ones you're wearing.
Yeah. So this is the protos. So they're basically there to be signed, to be tested.
Show off this,
Of course you can, absolutely.
Is this you running?
No, it's one of the athletes who's a friend, who's in the photo shoot. And then this is more kind of lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
So the company's making sort of Savile Row sportswear. So everyone orders things from London, and it's the best that they can get. If they want it, it can be made. And that's how my company's grown, basically. So people come to me from all over the world with a specific problem that they need solving, whether they be a professional athlete, and sometimes I can't say who I'm working for, and I'm designing for a brand, or I'm basically designing for an expedition, and they need something and no one's making it, so I make it. I had a conversation with one of the distributors in North America, which is also running a shop in CPI called Weekends in Chengdu. They said, you should be coming here too. So it was by luck really that people, because it's very difficult to break into a market when you know no one. So I think it was a happy coincidence. Oh no!
无人机怎么了
It's just over there. The drone is down there.
？OK，
怎么了？撞了吧？
无人机
It's there.
我看
It's crashed.
You saw it
Yeah.
that way?
Yeah. No. It's basically it crashed into the.
Alright. 我们等一下撞过去的时候
We can get to it.
Yeah.
It's crashed. You know where it is?
Somewhere there.
Yeah. You can see. It's just.
就是你
You
看
can see those white.
那个白的像
white.
like a nest.
Yeah.
Let's look at it.
And as a result, I've had to basically learn that things take a lot of time, and even if you move really fast with design and you have great ideas, and you always have to understand that things take longer, and if you rush, then you can in effect create your own undoing. So I think patience has been the biggest thing for me.
I hope they don't fall down the mountain here. I think it's down there. It's just in there. How long is the battery going to last?
Probably like 20 minutes.
One of the locals, we can probably ask a local when we go back. But it's not worth the risk. You'll die. It's not worth it. And unfortunately, during some of the filming, we've lost one of our pieces of equipment. Our drone, our DJI drone, has basically crashed while we were filming over there. And I heard it crash, and it's vertical there, so it's not worth the risking dying to basically save it, because it's literally like a cliff. It's just vegetate. So yeah, it's a shame. Leave it.
Yeah.
It's super. If you
Try to see.
no, leave it. It's seriously. I couldn't see it. It's in the bush, in that bush, that white bush.
So if you're making things specifically for custom orders, you need to make sure that the product is designed for those people, and fitting is hard. But on top of that, the company evolved to service a market was looking for products that was not currently available, which is one other reason why a lot of the early developments in running vests, for example, were started by companies like Salomon, but then other brands came into the market. But the thing is, people want the best, and that is where smaller companies have been able to basically design specifically for very small niches which want something that the big companies can't afford to produce at scale for them. So that was, I guess, the opening, was being able to develop niches that the big companies can't do because it's not worthwhile for them. Everything, running any company is for the mad, basically. You start a company, you have great ambition, but ultimately everything comes down to just really, really hard work. And unless you have investors and they tell you what they want you to do, you have to learn a lot of really hard lessons the hard way. And a lot of the time this means that you go bust. So I've learned nearly a couple of times to getting too eager about the company growing. And then that is everything basically that I've made, that's going to go to production. So this is all. I'm going back to Weihai, and then I can provide prices. We'll have photo shoot as well in Weihai in the photo booth, so we can have presentation, products, shots, and we'll have the website ready.
Cool.
So for Mandarin speakers, we'll have a website that's ready, so they can order direct from the factory.
Okay.
But it'll be CIMORO.com.cn.
Okay.
But also there are other materials which are more durable that are also made out of the same materials as Dyneema, which have been used like Ultra Challenge. And I'm going to mix up, so I'm not going to not use Dyneema, but for production, to start with, everything is going to be made out of Ultra. The best companies are really the ones that have been in the game for the longest. So Salomon is obviously has put a lot of time and effort into developing. They have lots of athletes testing their gear. Terex, Adidas is basically in the game now, and they're again, working to develop stuff. There are also small running companies all over the world which have got specific designs which they're developing for their own athletes.
So, you know, I think the market is evolving quite quickly, but, you know, I think the thing is, I'm interested in bags, not just for running, but I think, you know, obviously this is a market, but I'm interested in building, you know, high quality and as close to the best that, you know, as a small company can do for its customers.